means my kitchen. And I have an amazing, delicious, gluten-free muffin that is full of antioxidants, that is full of, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Let me give you the ingredients. First of all, let's get our fadale. The prima cosa is to get the fadale. And what I have here is you and me, we are one. And we are all in this big strawberry together, okay? So chill out, relax, and breathe. It's going to be okay. All right, let's put this on. And this amazing muffin, I have been working on this muffin for weeks, and I have perfected it. And I want to bring this to you because this brings you health. You see, antioxidants are compounds that fight free radicals, which are substances known to cause damage to the cells throughout the body. And eating, and I'm going to be using some freeze-dry, because people think that when they use freeze-dried fruits, they are all sugar, and that's not the case. It is not. There's no added sugar, and if you get organic, even better. So what we're going to do is I am going to be utilizing 2 cups of blanched almond flour. I'm also going to be utilizing a 1/3 cup of sugar that is fine. I also a 1/3 cup of strawberry powder. And let me bring this to you. This is strawberry powder, and freeze-dried fruits are rich in antioxidants. They can help your system fight illness such as heart disease and cancer. So I'm going to be utilizing this. And you know, do the research. You don't have, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor. I just bring you what works for me, and I'm 63 on 0 medications, and I intend to keep it that way. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to be using a teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And what I want to do is we are going to sift all of this. So I am going to gently put my wonderful, amazing, delicious almond blanched flour. And these wonderful muffins are going to be cooked at 325. So I'm going to start my oven at 325 on bake. And 325 and 3. So my oven is on. And we're going to sift these 2 cups of almond flour. So I'm going to use a little bit at a time so I can get the rest. I'm going to go easy and slow. For those chefs that are watching, I'm sorry if I'm not going fast enough for you, but I want my viewers to know how to make this amazing deliciousness for their health. Remember, 2 cups of wonderful blanched almond flour. We're done with that. Then here is going to be a 1/3 cup of this wonderful strawberry powder. You can order this online, or you can go to a health food store and you can find it there. And that's going to go also in here like so. These are the dry ingredients. I'm also going to be utilizing, because a 1/3 cup of sugar, and you know, you may omit the sugar or you may add the sugar, but I'm going to be using it all in here. It's not a super sweet muffin, but it's delicious. And then right now it's going to be the baking powder, the baking soda, and the pinch of salt. And then we are just going to sift, 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 sift. It's such a beautiful, delicious muffin. Oh my goodness, and we love it. And it's wonderful, you know, with a nice cup of coffee or some tea. And if you're having a snowy day, you know, you turn the oven on and make these wonderful guys. They are delicious. And this only makes 6. You can also, I've never doubled the batter because it's just my husband and I. All right, so I'm done with this. See how simple and easy? So then we're just going to mix this together like so. See what I'm doing here, guys? Just like that. Just like that. Very simple, very, very easy transaction. I try to make it simple and easy. Okay, so now what I want you to do is to get yourself, and like I said, these only make 6. So what I've done here is I have taken some coconut oil, and I have used a little brush, and I have brushed these with coconut oil, and they're ready for me to start filling them. All right, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. Now I'm gonna bring your attention to the wet ingredients. Let me get this out of the way. I am going to be utilizing 2 eggs, goes right here. The eggs need to be at room temperature, guys, room temperature. I am also going to be utilizing a tablespoon of wonderful coconut oil goes in here. And also I want to bring your attention to this marvelous, and I am using organic. You use whatever you choose to use, but I found that organic is much healthier for us. And I have a good tablespoon of this strawberry, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, sometimes, you know, when you get to be my young age, you forget. What I want to do is I really want these guys to mix very, very well, and that is strawberry extract. I use 1 tablespoon of strawberry extract. See, it just takes a little bit for this machine to work, you know, I get it. What we want to do is we really want to give this a flap. All right, now we are done with that. Finito. Finito in Italian means finish. Everybody, finito, finito. Then I want to bring your attention back to the wet ingredients. And now what I want to do is I want to gently start folding the eggs. Gently start folding. You see what I'm doing? Gently start folding. This is the only liquid that is going to be in this. Yes, guys, the only liquid. Trust me, you're going to be, if you're going to a party or if you're going somewhere and you make these muffins, are wonderful. And just kind of fold. They will mix together. Just be patient. Be patient. You know, my mother always used to say, good things come to those who wait. But you know what? I was never patient when I was a little girl. I wanted everything yesterday. And what we're doing is we're just making all these guys kind of mix together. And it starts to absorb, as you can see, it starts to absorb, just like so. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, wait till you guys try this. It's gluten-free, very super healthy for you. I'm going to utilize a fork now because I really want to get in here like that. And give it a few minutes so the almond flour and everybody comes together as one. See, when we all come together as one, we all win. I'm just going to come back here when I make sure that I get the rest of all of that, because it does have, it looks like a sticky dough. Okay, just like this, just like that. And then you wonder, how is this going to happen? Now, if you find that depending on what you are using, the flour that you are using, if you're finding that it might need a little bit more liquid, then what you could do to this is you can add a little bit of maybe a little bit of I have not used water. I've used I have never had any problem. But if you are going to have a problem, which you're not going to, but if it may happen, just add a tiny bit of water, and then you have this nice sticky dough. Okay, so now I'm going to bring the wonderful muffin pin that I have here, and I'm going to be utilizing 2 tablespoons because this is going to be rustico. Rustico in Italian means rustic. And then what I want to do is I want to come over here and I just want to put them on. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon at a time. 1 tablespoon at a time, like so. You don't have to, mash them down. You don't have to do nothing. They do everything in the oven, these guys. 1 over there, 1 over here. Now, if you do a tablespoon, you might be able to get more muffins, depending how you want them. If you want them very large, if you want them, however you want them. And I like to make my muffins, a little bit, to give it more oomph. But these, if you do a tablespoon, you might be able to get more. Okay, you see how I'm doing this? You guys see what I'm doing? Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to come back and I am going to continue to add some more. And you just kind of want to just kind of put them in like that. Just rustico, rustic. It's a rustic muffin, full of deliciousness, full of antioxidants, which right now we need that with the cold weather and cases going up again with this corona thing that we're all dealing with. And it's all over the world. We're all in this, like I said, we're all in this big strawberry together. But we don't have to stress about it. We can do something about it. Go to what you have the power to do for yourself. And the power that you bring back to yourself is the power of health. Okay, I'm done with that because, you know, I'm very passionate about this. And that's why I do what I do. And that's why I bring these videos to you so I can help you be able to become more healthier for yourself. And these guys are going to be going into the oven at 325 for 20 minutes. And what I'm going to do in the middle I'm going to rotate them. After 20 minutes, I'm going to shut the oven off and I'm going to leave them in for 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. And I'm going to show you what they're going to look like. All right, so what I want to do here now is I want to put my 20 minutes in my timer. Start it now. Let me just grab the rest of my little guys over here. Quick, because I just started my timer. But I'm not really worried about it because I know they're going to be perfect. So they're going to be looking like that. Very, very rustic. Then you're going to put these guys in the oven like that. Easy peasy. And then these I just brought out of the oven. Let me move everything out of the way. Because I want to show you how we are going to plate this. So these wonderful little guys, so this is what you're looking at. Let me bring them closer to you. They're a little hot. You see, look at this beautiful muffins. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put this on the side. Now, if you want to make them very pretty, get yourself a nice platter, like a white little platter like so. Can you guys see that? Let me turn this up the other way so then I can bring this up higher so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, there we go, perfect. All right, so now what I have here is that I have organic freeze-dried strawberries, okay? When you get them out of the oven, these guys are still hot. I will cool them for a little bit until you can touch them. Then what I want you to do, if you want to make it really pretty, and you can get yourself a nice platter like so, and I am using strawberry preserves, and get yourself a brush. Well, first of all, let me get myself a spoon, because I want to get, oh, everything is flying, no! I'm just going to get us up. So what I want to do here is I have some preserves, and you want to get a paintbrush, and then what I want you to do is get your brush in there. Get your brush really good in there, okay? Now you're going to get into this beautiful platter that you have here, like so. All right? And then you're just going to smear. Smear. Yes. You know, this is what chefs do to make things prettier. And you're just going to smear. You know, you can smear any way you want to. Use your creativity. This is when you can become creative. You can make circles. You can do whatever you want, however you choose to do it. And then what I would do is I would just smear, 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 smear. It's like putting on makeup for the girls, you know, blend, blend, blend. I know, but there are some guys that wear makeup too. And that's okay. You know, whatever floats your boat, you know, hey, do it. All right, so now I want to put my wonderful little guys right on here like so. All right, I'm just going to use 4 so I can show you how I'm doing this. And then what you guys can do, well, you know, you can take the little powder that we use, you know, for more antioxidants, so the strawberry powder, more and more and more. You know, more at this time is good because they're high on antioxidants. And then what you can do is you can come over here and, you know, you could just kind of put them in here. It's however you choose to do it. And then, you know, you can come over here and then you can, you know, put like a little strawberry right on top of there. Oh, look at that. Oh, you know, and if you want to be very fancy, you know, you can put a bigger one in the middle like that. Because, you know, they have these crevices and you can put these wonderful little things. You know, it is such a pretty thing. So now, but I'm not done yet. No, I'm not. Because, you know, then you can bring in some leaves, you know, right over here to make it kind of pretty like that. I like to make things pretty. And you know, and you can kind of, you know, you can kind of move them around. You know, you can kind of make them like that. You can make them in a row, don't have to be in a row, whatever you choose to do. This is for you to use your creative self. Everybody has some type of creativity, and this is the time to get out of the status quo and embrace and be brave. Yes, be brave. I have become very brave with my cooking. Trust me, I have burned so many dishes and so many muffins. You will not believe how many times it took me to make this muffin. And then, you know, if you even want to go farther with this, even though there's no mint in this, you know, we want to bring a little bit of more green in between. You know, it's just something to just make it prettier. Just more prettier. And then we're going to do it like that. Oh, so pretty, such a beautiful. And now, you know, we're gonna bring the other little guy, the other little muffin over here. We're gonna get that one little thing right over there. And then we're gonna get this other little muffin like that. And then, guys, what you have is this. Now, you can even go a step farther. Yes. Now, let's just say that, you know, you want these guys to shine. Before you put the little strawberries, I'm going to show you another way. You can also take this delicious strawberry preserves and you can brush them like I'm doing like that. Brush them on top, not too much, just a little, to give it a nice gloss. Oh yeah, baby. And then you can put a wonderful strawberry like that. And then what you're looking at versus you can have some dry and you can have some that has the strawberry preserve wonderful on that. So, you know, so if I were to do one, you know, we definitely want to bring another one over here. You know, like I said, I want you to use your creativity. This is very easy, guys. Very good for your health. You know, especially if you're feeling down, this little muffin is bright and happy, and it just makes you feel good. And then, you know, look at this. I got to show you this, guys. Strawberries have hearts. Strawberries have hearts. You see that heart? This is how much, you know, God loves us and wants us to be happy with our lives. And I know that it's really tough right now for a lot of you, but hang in there, because again, we are all in the strawberry together. And pretty much, you guys, you can have it that way. You can add more if you want of the dry, freeze-dry strawberries. You could do it any way you want to. And then what you have is this. These are organic, gluten-free muffins, strawberry muffins for you guys. All right, that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you so much. Enjoy.